after no countouts, no disqualifications, you win the match by pinfall or submission. Introducing first, hailing from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 250 pounds, accompanied in the ring by the director, Jerry Stephanitis, The Reason.
One of our featured attraction bouts here at Liberty Lottery 2024. It's not a match, it is a fight. A Granby Street Fight, and it has been percolating for quite some time. The Reason and the director, Jerry Stephanitis, have been targeting the Boar non-stop for half a year. They're not being shy about the fact that they're going to use weapons right up front. I'm Jason Heat, joined by Brandon Metheny. The Reason has been the stooge supreme, the head goon, the right-hand man of the director, Jerry Stephanitis. Jerry Stephanitis now completely unchecked with his powers since the retirement of our commissioner, George Pantis. And that has led to The Reason and the director costing the Boar not one, but 2 championships. The VCW Heavyweight Championship and the National Wrestling Alliance Championship. The Boar had the chance to etch his name into history alongside the likes of Christian Cage and Harley Race. And instead, the Boar left empty-handed.
Introducing his opponent, he stands at 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in at 265 pounds, the Boar!
And you see Boar.
That we have already seen, which is a frightening thought for the VCW locker room.
It's a real battle of the animal kingdom. The Reason likes to refer to himself as, and I kid you not, the Simba of Virginia. He says he is the youngest lion. That is clearly delusional and the sign of a midlife crisis.
Jerry Stephanitis grabbing the foot. The Reason's in, we're underway.
Simba making more like Scar, trying to pick the bones. of the Boar. The question for you, what do you think? A lion or a boar tonight?
I mean, the biggest X factor is Jerry Stefanidis. If the Boar has to...
So a weasel.
Yeah, fair enough. I think that's an insult to Bobby Heenan.
A meerkat.
There we go. I think that perhaps more of a hyena.
Sorry, yes, you're absolutely right. The metaphor would be the bitter lion and the hyena against the boar.
If Boar can keep things focused on the reason, he keeps Jerry Stefanidis at bay, keep this from having to fight two men at once, the Boar's got a great shot here. If he can use that rage, that anger he's got and focus it, then I would not want to be the reason right now.
Anything goes, though. There are no rules. The referee is simply there to count a pinfall or accept a submission. Or if someone gets medically disqualified, I suppose, who does that favor in this match? The Boar with his absolute hate in his heart, or Jerry Stefanidis in The Reason, because they have no morals, no compunctions whatsoever.
Yeah, I think that it's interesting because I think if this becomes more weapons-based, I think it favors The Reason. I think The Reason has that experience. If, however, it stays more just straightforward smash mouth wrestling, I think the Boar's power wins out. Again, it's a question of what happens with all of the plunder, if you will, in the ring, in and around the ring. You have no idea what's out there, what Jerry Stefanidis has up his sleeve. You know, it's something. So the question is, can the Boar win fast enough to avoid the shenanigans?
Well, I don't think that the Hit Pig is looking to end this quickly. I think he wants to savor the opportunity and dole out as much punishment as he has taken. Remember what these two men have cost the Boar.
I don't think you're wrong, but I think that might be a mistake. Because if he should just get the win when he can, if he can. That is what matters most, because he may not have more chances in the match goes on.
Boar taking out some of his frustrations on a cardboard version of the director. And an open question is, what happens if Boar gets his hand on the real flesh and blood version?
I don't think it's an open question, Jason. I think we know what's going to happen. I think
Was he going to get fired?
I mean, I think Boar would take that chance right now, because I think Jerry's going to hurt if that happens. And Boar's a choke on the outside.
The Boar is looking to call cut on the reign of the director, Jerry Stefanidis. Jerry, who feels like he can, as director, play God with his peons. We know exactly how he has treated you in the past.
I prefer not to talk about, yes, you're correct. Jerry Stefanidis, the director, has no issue flexing that muscle.
How long has it been since you've been Employee of the Month?
Quite some time.
And how many years was it? Now, Stefanidis is throwing security in like fodder.
He's ordering security to attack the Boar. I don't think this is going to go well. I'm not sure what the purpose of this is.
Well, the purpose is to, I mean, at the very least, buy some time for The Reason, but more likely try and soften up the Boar.
And Stefanidis is throwing another security guard in the ring.
These security officers do not look thrilled at the duty that they are being asked to perform.
I can't imagine why. He just took a big boot to the face. But Vitalis is giving The Reason a chance to recover. That's what matters.
The Reason, he's got that crutch.
Oh, and Ron Mills takes the brunt of that.
Now there is no one out here to enforce the rules as Boar flinging security to and fro.
I mean, it was already a street fight, but now it's just complete chaos.
It's lawless now. There's no way to end it. It doesn't change what these two can do to each other. It just means that no one can stop it.
Presumably, if they both stop moving, it'll end.
Two stinger splashes. Boar likes to wear his influences on his sleeve, paying homage to some of the men that have inspired him. Big sidewalk slam.
And with those spins disorienting The Reason. Boar going for the cover here.
And this is where the lack of the referee
here we go,
makes
there's
a huge
another referee
difference.
coming in. Two.
I didn't see.
Two. He said
it.
Out.
Yeah, he said it, but I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
He said it, but I didn't see it.
Jerry Stefanidis is very emphatic that The Reason kicked out.
I'm sorry, but the Hall brothers, these referees, they were the ones who have basically been in the pocket of Jerry Stefanidis.
They've known Jerry Stefanidis for decades. I think we're seeing some paying off happening here. Oh! And I think the Boar is clued into what's going on right now.
Mama Boar didn't raise no fool or a coward, unlike Mama Stefanidis.
Jerry Stefanidis making a
Scramble.
hasty escape.
No.
Don't come over here.
Don't put us in the line of fire.
I don't want any part of this.
Unfortunately, this is the man responsible for our
any
Human
bit of
Resources
this.
Department. And wait a second, it's the Brooklyn Brawler.
Brooklyn Brawler with a stop sign off the back of that. The Boar's unconscious.
Hitting the Boar with a metaphorical knuckleball. What are you thrilled about?
I mean, Jerry Stefanidis having plans upon plans upon plans.
Meaning he's got money. That's all it is. He's paid off.
I'm not saying it's ethical. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's effective. And here comes the reason to pick the pieces. We still don't. We again don't have an official out here.
Boar hit by that stop sign. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not win this match. Apparently, well, I do not like this.
No, do not come up. Please don't come over here.
The Reason has a bad look in his eye.
He's eyeing us, and I do not like it.
Now the Reason looking like he's trying to take the mask off the Boar.
The Reason it's not enough just to win. He wants to humiliate the Boar.
The Boar has been in the crosshairs of the Reason for one reason and one reason only, and that's because Jerry Stefanidis feels like a man in a mask cannot be the face of this company. He wants to rob the people of their choice. He wants to rob the Boar of his accomplishments. Remember, Joseph Keys would not be champion if not for the direct involvement of the Reason and Jerry Stefanidis.
100%. I mean, this is a personal vendetta. That's all it is. It is a personal anger that Jerry Stefanidis and by extension the Reason have towards the Board. That's all it is. We're seeing it play out tonight.
So the reign of toxic vascularity is on us, specifically because these two men can't understand how a real-life superhero like the Boar can inspire the people of VCW.
And you've got to wonder, does the Boar have anything left? Does he have a chance after that stop sign shot? Oh no, a crunch across the back!
Yeah, well, certainly the Reason needs a crutch to wrestle.
And the Reason now choking the Boar.
Take a look. The man who considers himself to be the youngest lion.
This
the
is
once
appalling.
and future king.
It is upsetting to watch. It is appalling. And if we had a referee out here, this match might be over at this point.
The Reason, a former tag team champion, and is certainly bringing the energy to this match.
And the Reason apparently, as a lion might do, just toying with his prey at this point. Really feel like he's got this match won. Looking at the crowd, looking at Jerry Stefanidis, and just feel like he's got this completely in control. And it's hard to agree with him. He seems to be completely in control right now.
Clubbing blows. It is the Reason's birthday tonight. We were all sent a memo that we had to publicly thank him and say happy birthday, so consider this me doing so. But boy,
Ditto.
What better birthday, don't tag onto mine. What better birthday present for the Reason than being handed a Boar on a silver platter? Jerry Stefanidis has been able to put the apple in the mouth and put him on the Barbie himself.
I mean, very clearly, Jerry Stefanidis and the Reason feel like a victory for them in this match puts the Boar away. He's still part of the company, but he's done. And they feel like that this is what they need to put him in the rearview mirror.
They want to knock Boar down a peg. They want to show him, hey,
Pegs.
you will never sniff the title again. You are never gonna, you're an attraction, buddy. You're not a wrestler. You're not a champion. You're an attraction. You're a novelty. That's how they feel about the Boar, that he's a novelty.
And anyone who's met the Boar knows how deeply that stings for him. How seriously he takes it. Beautiful flying elbow. Again, if we had the official, this might be over.
That is an example tonight, the enormity of execution, the hit pig, the Boar, and not another one of these mustachioed doofuses. Maybe it's not fair to assume that both are on the take, but...
Are we gonna get a double countout in a street fight?
Maybe a way to save face for the director and the reason if they can't get the job done. A street fight should end in one of three ways: death, decapitation, or defenestration. And I don't see a window.
I mean, referee's at 8. This match is almost over. Oh, the Boar sits up.
The Boar sits up.
The cover. Oh, come on. And this
is absolute.
And even with the fast count, the Boar manages to kick out all the odds stacked against the Boar. He is still in this match.
This is some utter load of BS. How many people have been paid off?
I mean, at this point, can he win this match? Will Jerry Stefanidis allow it to occur? Good defense by the Boar right there. Oh, and a big boot. 2 Hall Stars down now. Still no official.
The Reason attacking from behind. We've seen security, we've seen referees, we've seen the Brooklyn Brawlers special guests. If you're on the take, I'll never forgive you.
I am most certainly not on the take. Those days are well behind me. At this point, I just want to see this match end fairly. I'm not sure it's even possible now. I don't know about you, but I did not count a 4th official in the locker room.
At this point, nothing will surprise me as the Boar in a dangerous place. We very rarely see the Boar leave his feet.
I don't think he did this voluntarily, Jason. I think that Reason put him up there.
Goes to show the power and the strength of the Reason. Ever since the Reason returned to active duty, he has done the dirty work of the director.
Humongous superplex there. Both men are down, taking a tremendous amount out of both competitors.
Testing the strength of the ring. We got chairs.
Oh.
No, not a cattle prod.
What is Jerry Stefanidis? Okay, he's going over the deep end. What is he doing?
I think he's about to show that he can electrify.
Oh, okay, that's a live cattle prod. That is designed for farm animals. That is not designed for
wild animals. No, it's not. Exactly. It's designed for livestock, not a wild rampaging boar.
And Jerry Stefanidis is lining up the Boar for.
Jerry Stefanidis is compensating for something right now.
There he goes.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, and
Boar ducks out of the way. And a gore to Jerry Stefanidis!
Gore is war! Avoiding the cattle prod. But the Reason's got the chair.
Oh, and a just brutal shot to the back of the Boar. A brief bit of hope and then dashed at the hands of the Reason.
Jerry Stefanidis curled into the fetal position by the turnbuckle.
I mean, I would want to get bored by Boar, would you?
No. I certainly wouldn't want to get cattle prodded either.
That's very true.
It has been carnage. Most of the staff in the building has been waylaid at this point.
Reason setting up 2 chairs in the middle of the ring, saying this is it.
Looking to put Boar away permanently. But instead, turnabout is fair play.
Chokeslam on the Reason. Ron Mills back in the ring.
The only official we can trust. And the Boar has done it.
His winner, the Boar!
It's not the same as getting that VCW title back, but maybe this is the first step towards being made whole again, putting the Reason in his place, getting his hands on the director, Jerry Stefanidis, and now you know the Boar will do anything it takes to hold the gold again and become the official quarterback of this locker room one more time.
The Boar quieting the doubters, putting those ghosts of his past behind him, now can focus on championship gold, getting back his Virginia Heavyweight Championship.
The pig of the people is victorious here. The Granby Street Fight. There was attempted screw job after screw job, but you can't keep a good pig down.